Horny Goat back with Doki Doki Literature Club. Shout out to Marvin Watt for telling me to play this fucking game. In the first part, we were basically just Japanese love people. We were basically, okay, so Gina, you weren't part of this beforehand. Me and Bobbitt were.
Right.
We were basically building a relationship with all the girls that are part of the literature club at, I'm going to say Doki Doki High. I don't know. We didn't want to be part of the literature club, but our best friend, who is also our neighbor, roped us into this, and we want to be part of the anime club, and she's like, no, come to the literature club, we'll have fun. We have not learned anything about literature, first and foremost. Instead, it seems like everybody is trying to sleep with us. So we've got this girl who's super buxom. This is like, she's shy, but she's also got like supermodel body. We've got another girl who's like rude, but is pretty much a boy. And we've got our best friend who's kind of in between. And then we've got the leader of the literature club who's kind of like attractive, but seems kind of weird.
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of where we exist at this point in time. So you and Bobbitt will take turns reading the girl's voice. How about we make Bobbitt? Who do you want to be out of the girls?
The one who has the smallest boobs.
And the other one? You're gonna have to be two girls.
I'll be that. Well, Gina can be Yuri. There.
Okay, so Gina's Yuri. I'm gonna say Bobbitt, you're the girl with no boobs, and you're also like the girl next door, Sayori. Yeah. Sayori, if I remember her name. I don't remember the other one's names, but we're about to get into it. So anytime text pops up from these girls, we'll tell you who the other girl is, Gina, but you have to read it. Let's go.
Okay. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Oh god. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. It's kind of gay. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. What? Seriously, guys, what the fuck is this?
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem.
I feel like we might have went past this part, Bobbitt.
I feel like this is the gayest game ever.
It's super gay, but let's just go with it. Just go with it. This is our life now.
Finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
What do you think about her? Would you do her?
She's got a sexy body, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate her.
I love her. Natsuki is that girl's name.
That's okay. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind.
So, the whole time we've been playing this game, everybody is like super vague about everything. And also, yeah, it's super gay. It's super gay. We're all gay together. Let's go.
I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. Fucking bitch. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing for herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. Okay. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. I feel like 100% down to pound. We're going to Pound Town. We're talking about poetry, which is the gayest thing ever. But also, the poem is gonna be hot as fuck. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, it isn't supposed to be a literature club. Isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Alright, this is your poem.
Oh, fuck my life. Ghost under the light. I can't even see this.
I can read it.
My hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air. Wait, what? Calms breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What the fuck is this shit?
It's a good poem.
Hey guys.
Yeah, Trek.
Yes.
I'm gonna get to bed.
Alright, Trek. Have a good night.
I'll talk to you later today.
All right, sounds good.
Alright.
Night, guys.
Good night.
Good night, Doki. You not ahead of me.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. This is the gayest shit I've ever.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Your handwriting was actually much better than my own.
But it took you a long time to read.
It's
Hey, you weren't
because
supposed to read that shit.
Down syndrome.
No, that was you, Gina.
Well, just don't read script very often. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm 100% Down syndrome. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, just like your ridiculous
Stop trying to have
body.
sex with me.
I'm trying to have sex with everybody, okay? This is my MO. What is
Eh?
Eh? Canada.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. I'm such a fucking... There's no woman in this literature club that's going to be able to stand against my pure tsunami of testosterone. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. I didn't understand it, nor do I understand most things that are said to me, but shine your light. It wasn't... No, sorry, that's you.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all. It was, a longer poem. I didn't even want to read that one, to be honest.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. I totally want to have sex with you. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts? What the fuck? Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Horny Goat.
Really? Because I didn't understand it. I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. This is the gayest shit ever. They usually do more than tell you a simple story or paint a picture.
God, I love this gayness.
In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Which sounds crazy. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn when you put it that way. Also, why are you slowly trying to disrobe yourself? I hadn't even thought of that. Ghosts. That's impressive. You're much more genius than your body would say.
Eh? Canadian. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so.
It was actually just all I did was put my dick on a paper and draw around it. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. I could actually learn several things from you, is all I'm saying.
You think so? I'll be
Yeah, of
playing with my
course.
hair.
Yeah. You play with something else later.
Ah. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. That's what I said after every sexual encounter. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Horny Goat.
Okay, so timeout. Before we started this game, there was like 18 different warnings saying it was like not suitable for children.
Okay, wait. So we are gonna have sex. Oh, we're gonna bang.
I hope so.
No.
Ah!
This has.
Me too.
Dude, trust me. This goes into a completely different direction.
Okay, so who should I show my poem to next? Sayori, which is Bobbit. Monica, which is Gina, or Natsuki, which is Bobbit, I think. I think you're both Sayori and Natsuki. I'm gonna go with one of these two. Who do you guys want?
I just picked for the last game we played. So, Bobbit, it's your turn to
Bobbit?
pick.
I guess choose Natsuki.
I don't remember who. Oh, yeah, it's just Titless Wonder.
What was about time I expected someone like you, brother?
Oh my god, she's Hulk Hogan. That's a little blunt. You know they're coming for you.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad, brother. It just didn't evoke any emotions, brother.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked, brother?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine, brother. Not that you'll like it.
Oh, God.
This is you, Bobbit.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can run. That's about it, brother.
I feel like she's in the wrong class because that is terrible.
Yeah, that's really bad. That's like something that you would expect out of a second grader.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it, brother.
I hate it.
What? Just be honest, brother.
I am. I fucking hated it. It was absolute shit. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't hate it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that they're Mean Gene. It all has to be so sophisticated and stuff, brother. So people don't even take my writing seriously, brother.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? I feel like this, the Horny Goat character needs to remove his tampons. He's got so many tampons
Yes.
deep within his soul. You're ready, style. Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like you are the creepy English teacher that wants to fuck all the girls in class.
I feel like that's 100% true, but they invited me to this class. It was also like I wanted to go to anime class, which, is that a class? I don't know. But anyways, here I am, hitting on fucking 7 years old.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but hits you hard.
Doesn't he kind of turn you on, even though he's...
I mean, no, but...
Oh my god, I'm so hard right now.
Look at this poem. See, everyone around is doing great things. We really be hard disheartening.
So, Gina, me and Bobbit spent 2 hours doing this. Last night we spent 2 hours doing this. Together as one. It was exhilarating and actually eye-opening.
I want to hear Basement as the girl.
I'm the man.
So I decided to write about it.
I understand.
would put some weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did! I guess more went into that than I realized. Because it seemed like shit.
That's what it means to be a pro.
I hate this girl.
Yeah, she's not my favorite.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Your poem sucked ass, I'm not gonna lie. It seemed like it was written by somebody with Down syndrome that also suffered from Down syndrome. A double case of Down syndrome. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Like, our character is super nice, like beyond nice, and these women are just like.
I feel like this character is Basement in real life.
It would be. It'd be like, you know what? You're trying. High five. Hands are clapping. I mean, you'll never be a real poet because that was shit. But at the same time. Pretty good. Okay, let's go with Gina. Monica.
Oh, that's me?
That's you.
Okay.
Look at her. Solid tits, right?
That I do have nice tits. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Horny Goat.
She's also the leader of this crew.
Oh. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right. I'll keep that in mind while I'm driving in my fucking Lincoln. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
Sounds kind of cute.
What the fuck?
Okay. Don't worry, Horny Goat. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I am Monica, my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Horny Goat. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
Listen, bitch. I go deep all the time. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. You know what? That's a solid move. That's a solid move. I live by that move. I'm gonna say, like, set expectations really low so that when you do something good, it's like, oh my god, how great that is. And it's like, yeah, you didn't expect that, did you? No? That way it always counts when I put in some effort. I am him!
God.
I am him! I am him! Oh my god, I love this guy. Am I a guy?
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Oh, Yuri's the bae.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness,
Hey!
Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it.
I do not!
It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I am sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm, like, trying to...
Like a Japanese rapist?
sexualize
It could,
you.
yeah, well, doesn't take much. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing these things.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
God damn, girl.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Okay, so don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. You have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Honestly, no. I don't want to read anybody's poems. I hate poetry. Okay, you sound... I don't really hate poetry. It has its place. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
You know, she's very upfront with that kind of like, you know... I see. Well, let's read it then together. Hole in wall? Glory hole?
She's writing about a glory hole.
Yep, this is your glory hole poem. Come on, Gina.
No, I read the last one. You read
No,
this
this is your fucking...
But you're supposed to be reading my
Wait,
poem.
but is... Okay, that makes sense. Glory hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. It was you. See the direction? What? The spackle protrudes.
Anybody notice that the music's changed?
Yeah, things are going weird. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. My retinas already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. I wasn't too bright. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in.
Oh
This is definitely glory hole, right?
Definitely
100%. Like, you're not
Oh,
old enough
God.
to experience this.
Oh God! So what do you think?
Glory hole? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. But where is this located? And how do I become part of it?
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays.
I don't think poetry's been popular for a very long time.
That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines, you know? When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind that? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know the inspiration behind this one.
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it.
I was taking shit and a penis appeared randomly to the side of me.
I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, it gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress.
I agree with that if you're writing something. Monica, you're so wise.
Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow and draw a penis. That's my advice for today.
God damn, Monica, you're so wise.
Thanks for listening. This is the gayest fucking shit.
It's literally the gayest. And I'm so attracted to this game for some reason. It has literally been this the whole time. I feel like I played this game for 17 hours. And this is the game. This is the game. This is 100% the game. So... Marvin, what? I'll give you this. A slow hand clap for this one.
I'm giving you middle fingers right now. What the fuck is this?
I feel like it did solid.
Y'all are not understanding what this game actually is.
I feel like it's a porno.
Review for a porn.
Alright, Sari, which is also Bobbit.
This is a good point, Horny Goat. Are you sure it's your first time, sweetie?
Not necessarily at this point in time. I feel like I had sex with 17 underage Japanese women. Of course! It's not that good. Come on, don't put the pussy on a pedestal. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
Yes.
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that they just wrote one. It reminds me, how do you really good God. It just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. And I would say this as like a comment on the whole game. I'm not really into it yet, but somehow it sucked me back in. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
So, I have a question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Did you join this in order to get laid, basement?
I did, personally. But the character did not. He was forced into it by her. Sayori,
Gina,
which is
I'll message you later what this game actually is.
so
Okay.
Sayori is our next door neighbor that was like, "Hey, join the literature club." She was also kind of insane
Are
at the
we
time.
trying to get the badge? Is my question.
I feel like that's
Trust me,
always
this
the
game
right answer.
It is a different direction than that.
Okay, so we're gonna try to kill the badge, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I killed the veg.
It's like I said before, Horny Goat. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know.
I mean,
Shut up. Shut up.
Try new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do.
And everybody knows the Horny Goat is filled with just the greatest people.
I have a feeling that the Horny Goat is filled with nothing but cum.
Thanks, Sayori! I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here, because it's definitely pounding snatch. I'm definitely down to pound snatch. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason to join. So we had this conversation of all the people that were there. I feel like this girl is psycho, but she's also kind of the keeper. Like you look at the other girl that's in charge of everything. She's definitely psycho. They're all psycho, kind of. But
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if this comes down to you and Bobbit reading lines when you guys are having sex. That is gonna be fucking hilarious.
it's gonna happen. I have a feeling. I will say that like we talked about this, me and Bobbit, over like if you had to end up with one of the girls, who would you end up with? Who would you end up with, Gina? You've met all the girls.
I sent you a message, Gina.
Probably Yuri.
Yuri?
No, not Yuri. Not Yuri. Who's the other girl with like the really, really nice rack?
Yuri.
Oh, Monica.
Yeah,
No,
Monica, that's
what? You fucking. She's a creep, man. She's 100% creep. Yuri, it's Sayori. This girl who's got a semi rack, but at least she's super cool. We're friends from the get go. I'm down with that. She's friends to lover type of deal. Yuri is super hot, but she's shy, and I'm okay with that. But the other ones, I don't know, man. I can't be part of that. Knowing how much this means to her and all. See, I'm trying to help her out. Bobbit?
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Just go suck that dick.
That'll be my way of thanking you.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then. I have a really bad feeling.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that, girl.
Don't have to.
Don't have to. Okay, so she's just standing there now at this point. All right, Bobbit.
But you're reading her
Okay.
poem.
So maybe I should
Yeah.
read it then. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking?
Stab her.
Yeah, I'm in love with her now. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
That was the gayest fucking. Oh my god.
You know, you know what? I'm down with this. Marry her immediately. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Yeah, it was in the moment.
No. Just a little bit.
Yeah, you can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night, okay?
Oh, that's me.
Thanks, man.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit about myself because I do everything the night before.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah, I enjoyed her. Her poem was, it wasn't great, but it was better than the other
It
ones. I don't like
sucks
that.
balls.
You know what? You shut the fuck up. She's my girlfriend, life mate, potentially. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem, but it came out nice. Or how should I put it? It was shit. It sounds just like you. Yeah, smiley face. About it?
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line that said, I would love to suck a penis.
This sounds like a badly, like,
That's
we
good. It's
sound
great.
like we're really, really bad. Like we're reading a script for a play, and it's just we're really bad actors.
And the play is really good, like the best play ever.
I made eggs and milk. I mean toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky and horny.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Let's just plow each other until infinity. Anyway, thanks for showing me that, I guess.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah. You know what? Like, here's the thing. Me and Bobbit have been playing this game for at least 2 hours. And this entire game has been this. At this point in time, I almost want to cut my dick off and fry it in a frying pan.
Okay.
You don't understand the frustration. I was told things would happen.
What
Alright.
kind of thing?
Not this.
Next time I won't forget. Basement, you might want to check your readme files.
I can't. How do I check? I have no idea how to check my README files. Where are they saved?
You go in the game files, you doty panic.
But like, where are the game files? Hold on.
I'm assuming settings.
You're assuming so wrong. Well, everything opened all at once, so that's not what anybody wanted. I don't know where the game is saved. I'm assuming it is.
It's under your Steam folder. Cause trust me, that is kind of important.
Should he be opening this live?
Yes, it actually, believe it or not, actually has to deal with the game.
Surprise, surprise. It's not there. You know what? How about we, Doki... Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Nope. That's not what I wanted. The thing is, like, I usually touch my penis to these things. How do I find it? How do I find it? Tell me how I find it.
Go to Steam library.
There we go.
Read me.
Read me on the bottom, basement.
Alright.
This is going to continue to update.
Nothing has continued to tell me anything. It's just how I play the game. Alright, I'll keep it, I'll refresh it as time goes on, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
This is kind of important.
Well, I guess I have to take a piss really badly.
You too?
What?
You too?
Huh? Phew! I just pissed all over myself. I guess that's everyone. And you know what? Yeah, I need to piss, or else I'll die.
Yeah, I gotta go potty too.
Alright, we're gonna take a tank team shit. We'll be right back.
We'll be back.